Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to open this package today and show you what I got. I cannot believe it, but this is actually my very first Marc Jacobs tote bag. My name is Rachel. My YouTube channel is Rachel Went Shopping, where we talk about all things shopping, but especially my passion for handbags. So this is actually a very special unboxing because it is my very first Marc Jacobs tote bag. And if you watch my channel, then you know that I hold Marc Jacobs very near and dear to my heart. He is one of my favorite designers. The majority of my Louis Vuitton collection is Marc Jacobs era handbags. That's majority of the vintage bags on my wish list. I love everything he did for the brand, but also I have been a Marc Jacobs fan, stan, whatever you want to call it, since I very first moved to New York, started going to college. I would go downtown to the Marc by Marc Jacobs store all the time. It's actually the very first higher price point handbag that I ever spent my own hard-earned money on. So my first like luxury bags were gifts, but Marc Jacobs, again, I used to frequent this store so often. I had so many little accessories, t-shirts, huge Marc Jacobs fan, but the very first bag, I can still remember the pit in my stomach. It was like, I don't remember if it was like $350, $395, or maybe even a little higher. I just remember leaving the store being like, I can't believe you spent that much money on a bag. And I was working retail at the time. So I would, collect my work paychecks, and that was like my discretionary income to spend outside of school. And I loved that bag. I used and abused it. I still have it. I'll probably make a separate video about like my very first handbags and sort of the history of how I started collecting. But after that, I really switched to the Marc Jacobs era Louis Vuitton stuff. And then his Marc by Marc Jacobs line sort of went away. The past few years, he came back as the Marc Jacobs at first. Now it's officially switched back to Marc Jacobs. I have bought a few pieces from the Heaven collection, mainly jewelry, and I've always admired the handbags. I don't like to just frivolously buy bags to buy bags. I really like to be intentional with my choices and make sure that it's either serves a purpose or it is a piece of fashion history that I just cannot let go and I have to own. So I have long thought that a Marc Jacobs tote bag needed to be in my collection and served a functional purpose in my collection, but I wanted it to be the absolute right color or right material that would really add something. I wasn't interested in just buying the black canvas, the tote bag, etc. So when I saw this one on Instagram, I instantly fell in love with it and some of the details that I'll talk through when I show you. I'm also going to compare it to some of my other tote bags like the Telfar bag and the bag that I actually currently use, which is a Supreme bag to go to and from work, and talk a little bit about the functionality of this bag and why I thought it would be perfect for me. I'm also going to tell you how I saved 10% on this purchase. This bag is currently sold out on the Marc Jacobs website, but I was able to find it from one of the major retailers. I purchased this from Neiman Marcus and I did save money on it. All right, let's go ahead and open this. Actually, my husband saw this package when he got home from work. He thought it was for him. He did not read the label and he cut into it, and I was very sad, but that's okay. I purchased this from Neiman Marcus. I was watching it on the Marc Jacobs website for a while. I eventually saw that it sold out and I panicked and I was like, I need to buy this bag ASAP because I know the feeling. When you know that if this bag is sold out, I will be devastated that I did not buy it because I had been thinking about it for so long. I was waiting and waiting to make sure I really wanted it, and then seeing that it sold out and feeling that disappointment, I knew that I had to have this. So I located it. Both Saks and Neimans had it. And what I did was I checked Rakuten and saw which retailer had the bigger cash back. I also read all the terms and conditions, and Saks, I believe Marc Jacobs was not included in their cash back or any of the deals or coupons they had going at the time. They might have had like an app coupon at the time, but Marc Jacobs was excluded. I went to Neimans and Neimans was running a 10% cash back offer, and it did not have any exclusions listed for Marc Jacobs. So I checked my Rakuten account. It is showing that that money will be processed. So technically I will get a little bit of a discount, which I'm super excited about. I just love to save a little bit of pennies on any purchase that I make. Thank you for ordering from Neiman Marcus. Pretty simple, nothing crazy in there. Here is the bag. You can probably tell what size it is. I'm really hoping this fits my laptop. Let me get it out. Here we go. It is the Camo Tote Bag. I love camo. I don't know if I've expressed this to you before. I am obsessed with camo. I especially love when designers do things with camo. I don't know. I guess it's like, you guys know I like streetwear and stuff. I'm not a hunter. My family is not from doesn't hunt. I am from the Midwest, so like I guess people that hunt usually like camo, but I think it's more of the streetwear camo aesthetic that I like. So anything that typically comes out in camo, I love, and I love a traditional camo, especially when it's just like the right colors. So when I first saw this on Marc Jacobs Instagram, I believe it was 𝐿𝓉'𝓈 advertising. I'll put the pictures up on the screen, but I noticed that this bag had the tote bag written in this beautiful like 3-dimensional embroidery. And I was like, ooh, that is luxurious. Not only is it camo, but the materials and the construction look a little more elevated than the typical canvas bag. So this is the Camo Jacquard medium tote bag. The retail price is more expensive than the canvas because of the materials. It is $325. You can see that 3-dimensional embroidery detail, the embroidery of this here. Here is the label on the back, Marc Jacobs, style, the tote bag, NYC 1984. So the retail price was $325. I did get 10% cash back through Rakuten, which was a $32.50 savings. So the price was $292.5 plus tax and shipping. But like I said, any sort of savings I can get, I absolutely love. I just checked Rakuten before I made this video and they're now running 15% cash back. So when you're shopping for bags that aren't luxury, like Louis Vuitton, Chanel, Hermes, etc., contemporary brands especially, you should always check the retailers like Saks and Neimans and see what kind of cash back deals they're running, because it's always good to save a little bit of money. So let's open this bag because I wanted to show you the interior color. And I've never seen the inside of this bag. I haven't even gone to the store to check it out, so I'm really excited. Okay, here is the dust bag. Cute. Oh, this reminds me of my first Marc Jacobs. Okay, I just took the paper off the zipper pull. Here is the strap. It is olive green. I hope I'm not doing a terrible job opening this. I'm like really excited about this. Okay, here is the strap. It is really thick. Honestly, this is thicker than my Louis Vuitton Coussin strap. It's really nice. There you go. It's got the black leather details. It is detachable, which is key. I'm going to talk about that as another reason why I bought this bag. I hate these things because I'm always worried that like my dog will try to eat them. I always pay attention to where these things are and make sure they end up in the trash. It's actually kind of like a nice little size pillow for stuffing your bag. Look how cute. The interior of this bag is this bright yellow, which I kind of love. It should be easy to find things inside. And then something I didn't know, because I've never checked one of these bags out in store in person, is it has this whole back organization thing with the pockets and the zipper pocket. How nice is that? I love this. Okay, I'm gonna take all paper off. There's another piece of cardboard back here. My God, this thing is very packaged. This material is super thick and luxurious. It's a jacquard material. You can see like the different textures in it. Oh, I like the little side straps. Oh my God, I probably should have checked if my laptop fit in here before I completely opened this, because I didn't want the large. The large seemed too big. Let me see. Oh God, I hope my laptop fits in here. Okay. Here is my MacBook. It's 13-inch. Yay! Yay! It fits. No worries. Yay! Plenty of room. Okay, let me show you what I'm currently using. I originally had bought several years ago this Supreme tote bag that I use as my tote. It has these straps here, and then it has backpack straps on the back. I throw my laptop and any other work stuff in here. It's got this pocket on the front, and I usually will have this and then a smaller luxury or non-luxury bag that I would wear crossbody with some of my wallet essentials, etc. So this is really just to like continuously have packed with anything I would need for work and to carry my laptop. And then I carry a separate bag, sometimes luxury, sometimes also this little Supreme crossbody I have with just like my throw around essentials. So I wanted to try to condense that down to one here. So at one point, I did buy the Telfar medium tote bag to serve as my work bag. Let me go get it. So here is the painter's tape Telfar medium tote bag, and I do use this sometimes. I want to compare the two sizes. This one is a little bigger. This one just perfectly fits my laptop. This one has a little more room in it. I'll tell you though, my biggest issue with this bag, guys, which just really, I don't know, I really wish that this was something they would solve, is these straps not being detachable. They are honestly just so annoying and constantly in my way. It's a double strap, which is even more strange to wear crossbody. So I just don't find this bag that useful because of these straps. I know people are begging to make these straps removable, and now with some of the new variations like the 𝒩𝓃𝒾𝓃 collaboration, there are some other options available. But because of those long straps, I just don't find this as useful. Things that I do like about it though is the material, because it is faux leather. I don't mind using it in the rain. It's easily cleanable and wipeable. Mine has actually kept its shape pretty well. I have taken this as a travel bag on road trips, or I believe I took this on a plane once to Florida. I can't remember, but still, the strap thing bothers me. So aside from, you know, being trendy and obviously a legacy collectible item due to its popularity and what it stands for in the market, I love owning this bag, but I did need something a little more practical for work because I started using this and then I just ended up going back to this. The Neverfull only has the shoulder strap, so if you're looking for a crossbody strap, that's not the best option. It also gets really heavy for shoulder carry. So I love that bag for travel when you can set it on top of your roller luggage and you're not breaking your back carrying it. But for carrying a laptop, like for some work trips when I go to New York and I end up carrying my laptop around the city, it's way too heavy to hold on my shoulder. So I need a crossbody strap. Since this crossbody strap does not function for me, it's not a good option. Again, I go back to the Supreme bag because it has the back straps. Then I also have the 𝒩𝓋𝓄. When I lived in New York, I used to carry my laptop back and forth sometimes in my 𝒩𝓋𝓄, but the bottom line is that is a very heavy bag. I don't feel safe necessarily carrying luxury brands like that. I have to go in the parking garage by myself, etc. So I prefer a contemporary or more casual brand. So of all of the options that you can think of, that is the reason why I felt I wanted to spend the money, $325 on this bag. Even though you might be like, girl, you have enough tote bags, you don't need another one. I think the functionality of this just looked too good. I love that it has the option to zip close, that it extends up like this and out like this. It's too functional to pass up. So the biggest difference is between this and this: not removable strap, removable strap, no zipper, zipper, one back pocket, or front pocket actually, all this back organization, and then size. If you're looking for a bigger bag, this is better, but if you're looking for the most condensed tote possible, I think this medium is great. I did look at the large. I thought it was too large for me. I really was looking for something in between, and again, that I could wear crossbody without looking too clunky. Let me attach the crossbody strap and try this baby on. It's extendable so that this can fit all body types, which I love. Okay, I'm just wearing black t-shirt and leggings, but literally this is the perfect little mom tote bag. So I just got this bag and I told you I really want to use this as like my everyday bag because I love it so much. But for work, I obviously cannot fit a laptop in this. So again, all functionality here. Laptop, can fit everything that I need. So I really bought this to be my work bag. Let me see if I can fit this cup in here. Yeah, if I put something next to it to keep it upright, I could put my cup in here, no issue. Or it has a handle, so it's easy to hold in your hand. Okay, so I am so pleased with this purchase. I'm so glad that I waited for a color that I would absolutely love. So the reason why I never gravitated towards one of the leather ones, which I guess would be considered the more luxurious version of these totes, is that I have a lot of luxurious leather bags, and I have leather tote bags like Chanel, Prada, Celine, Hermes, and then I have my canvas tote bags. I just felt like if I'm gonna buy a leather bag, I'm probably more likely to buy a higher end luxury bag. So if I'm gonna buy a contemporary bag, I wanna have fun with it. I want it to be either a fun color, a fun material, or a fun print. I've considered the mesh ones. I considered the crystal one, but that is the mini, and I might still need a mini. I don't know. Because again, unfortunately, the small Telfar bag is tiny. It's too small. And it has the same detachable strap issue. So there might be a mini in my future one day, but until then, I love this camo, guys. If you love camo, you need to go buy this bag. This is the perfect camo. I can't wait to unpack everything in my work bag into this bag and organize it. She is the new baby. She's the new daily work baby. Sorry, I go to the office 2 days a week, so all my work stuff will go in here. And then right now, this is my kindergarten pickup bag. I wore this to pick up my son from kindergarten the other day. All right, what do you guys think of the Marc Jacobs tote bags? What do you think of the camo? Do you guys like camo? Do you hate camo? It's fine. It's definitely not for everybody. When a bag sings to you, it sings to you. When you know you need it, I feel like you know you need it. And again, it's that like when I thought that it was sold out, like the way that made me feel, it was like, okay, you really want this bag. So I texted my friend and I was like, I'm buying this bag. The 10% off Rakuten deal makes it even more of a girl math sure thing for me. So yeah, I love it. Thank you so much for checking out this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see more videos from me. Let me know if you want to see any comparisons on this bag versus any of my other bags, or a more detailed video about what fits inside medium Marc Jacobs bag versus medium Telfar bag. Let me know. I'm here to help. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.